gold.
Nonsense.
The Golden God!
And he dragged you two into this nonsense?
I volunteered.
And her gold is not in her. She's a diamond under her.
This is another edition of the Multiverse's Greatest Podcast. I am your host, Charles Reifenberger. This is my wonderful co-host,
John Andrew Miller.
And this is Golden Nonsense.
Golden fucking nonsense. Brr, brr, brr. It's fucking.
On today's wonderful episode, we are joined by two returning guests, two of our favorites.
Favorite retards.
Thanks, guys.
Number one, we got Gavin Yates.
A.K.A. Pussy Pete. A.K.A. Pete Miracles. A.K.A. Peter Pettigrew. A.K.A. Ratman himself.
Your escapades are legendary.
That's true.
Yeah.
And number two?
We have the illustrious, my brother in arms, Mr. David Shull. I don't know what band you're in right now. What's the name of your band?
Oh, dude,
You're homeless?
I'm a lone wolf.
Your bandily homeless?
He's a
That's
Ronin.
the only way to go.
He's a fucking Ronin.
I'm a gun for hire, dude.
There you go.
Well, that's cool.
I'm a wanderer.
Gunslinger.
That's it.
It's hard being a gunslinger, baby.
The Dave, what's your last name?
Shoal.
Shoal. The Dave Shoal experience. That's
And it is
solo
it is
project.
indeed an experience. I think just
How does one find a bandmate? Do you figure out if they're like
I don't know.
If you figure out if they're like compatible first, or is it cool first? What's the criteria?
my personal rule is, dude, you gotta be able to get along.
Just got a vibe.
You
bro?
got a vibe. I think that the talent will sometimes come secondary.
Are
Yeah.
you serious?
I mean, it's great,
Dude, I'm a
It's
great
when
hang.
you got
I'm a
2 for
great
2.
hang, bro. I love you, but I don't you dare put me on
You
the,
gotta
the
have
base.
There's gotta be a
There's a
gotta be
threshold.
baseline.
There's a threshold.
It's like
Yeah.
how much you suck versus how good you are at guitar versus how much you suck
Yeah, I mean,
in the green room.
I think that's probably similar to like taking comics on the road, right? Like you would rather take, like, even if there's a guy who is like hilariously funny, if he was a shithead and you didn't want to be in a car with him for 4 hours driving to goddamn
It's
you
a lot
know,
like that. It's real important.
Paducah,
to
Kentucky, or wherever.
not hate them.
Like, you
Dude,
know,
oh yeah,
everybody's got to be good enough that the show goes good.
Exactly.
But you don't want to. You just want the funnest dudes to hang with in your squad.
It needs to be gay.
I can't. It's got to be the least gay as possible.
No, gayer. Like I think Queen, Van Halen, Def Leppard.
Yeah, those
all
guys-
had gay relationships.
and they got along great.
They did. Some of
Is
the
it
best
because?
bands ever.
Oh no! Wait. Def
So
Leppard
wait, they
was
were
gay?
fucking each other?
Yeah, and you got to have a lot of trust to let a man in
Queen?
your anus.
You gotta. Yeah, I was gonna say to
Queen.
Do you not know? Is this
Are you,
news to you?
are you saying Freddie Mercury was a
Queen
homosexual?
was gay.
Just a little.
Bro? Freddie Mercury, the manliest man of all time.
I'm saying he put little tiny dicks between that gap in his teeth.
Bro,
That's what he did.
It takes a lot to let a man into your heart, but even more to
Of a
let a
man.
man into your ass. Let a man into your ass.
First of all, my virgin asshole will not accept any.
Hold on, we need to. Okay, all right. Let's just
Let's just calm down there, fellas.
let's just
all right?
reset.
Clip it.
At least we still have Judas Priest,
We
right? They're
don't wanna-
not gay at all.
Well, Judas Priest killed Jesus Christ.
Pretty gay.
That is gay. I'm gonna go ahead and say
Out of
killing
all-
Jesus.
Out of all the disciples,
gay.
who's the gayest one? Judas.
Judas,
Clearly.
obviously.
How do you betray your boys for $40?
Well, there was
if a dick sucks behind it.
there was
regretted it.
Didymus. There was Didymus Thomas, the guy they called Jesus' twin. He just followed him around all the time.
Didymus.
Pretty gay. Yeah.
Diddlemus.
Didymus.
That's the
It's
gayest
just a
one.
gay name. Yeah, Didymus Thomas.
Didymus Thomas.
Didymus Thomas.
Didymus. And
I don't know.
Leave
That-
Jesus alone.
That don't even sound like a good body double. Hi, I'm Jesus of Nazarene, and this is my brother, Didymus.
But you got to know that there were some dudes rolling around with names like that back then. Like, we know the classics name.
I mean, there's
names.
dudes
Yeah.
running around now with names like that.
Didymus.
P. Diddy.
P. Didymus.
P. Didymus.
What is he not? He's just changed his name through time. He
Bro,
doesn't age.
he's a vampire. He's
That's
the
his
immortal.
final form. He's finally gonna morph into Didymus. That's his final.
Last evolution.
Yeah.
His mega
Puffy,
evolution.
Boo.
Puffy, P Diddy,
Right,
Diddy.
First, he starts off as Sean Combs, right? And then he goes.
Well,
Puff
first he
Daddy.
started off as Didymus.
Well, oh, right. Originally, he was Didymus.
AD 100.
I am the first mutant. Didymus.
If Diddy was
Diddy
a
is
Dragon Ball
eternal.
Z character,
he would be Bibbidi Bobbidi or Boo.
Boo, Frieza,
I look. If I
little gay.
I don't know. I
Little
don't know
gay.
how. I don't know how.
Definitely.
Yeah, a little gay, a little evil, right?
Yeah.
And just saying racial slurs to people.
Cocky, just out there with it. Yeah.
The craziest thing in the music industry that I've come to terms with is that P. Diddy probably killed Tupac and Biggie, and he was the how do you say this, the dominator of both of them.
The Dominator.
Dominator.
Oh, like
The
The top.
the top, yeah, power
he
power
topped
top.
both
He was
those
dicking 'em
guys.
down.
I got his.
I think it's
That's the
become,
only explanation.
it's become pretty clear he liked to top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top
Like,
charts.
He was a topper.
He was a topper.
top of the charts.
He fucked Bieber.
Dude, Biggie.
Right.
Bieber's
You think
little 15-year-old asshole.
Yeah,
think
look,
Biggie was
has-
bottoming?
Biggie has the most sus rhymes out of all the '90s hip hop stars. You look so good. I'll what? Lick on your daddy's dick? He said that.
Yeah, under the covers with my brother.
There, look,
Isn't that one of them?
bro. He got. Hey, look. You can look. If we look, I know
God,
we're not
that
supposed-
just changes
I know-
everything when you start
I know we're
thinking
not
about it
supposed
like
to look
that.
up. I know we're not
God
supposed to look
damn,
up things
dude.
on the pod.
That's a golden rule, actually.
It is,
Yeah.
but
about
since
golden showers.
since I'm one of
They
the
piss
golden
on you.
niggas of golden nonsense.
So if you think about if you think about suicidal thoughts and then you reframe it as this is like some psycho bitch that you're trying to talk into, like she's calling you, she's like, I'm gonna kill myself, and you're like, yo, chill, on the phone, right? Because it's Diddy on the phone with him, right? Yeah,
right.
At the start of that song.
And then look, going back to Cali. Who's calling him early in the morning? Hey, baby, what's up? Wake up, baby. Hello. Get up. We going back. We going back.
Did he know? No, did he please?
Damn, dude.
Okay, look,
That's
here's-
rough.
Reddit has a list of sus rhymes from Biggie Smalls. All right,
Oh God.
They're on that. They're on top of that.
niggas, grab your dick if you love hip hop. When I met you,
Hey,
That doesn't
That's
mean
a good
anything.
line.
look,
No.
I said this. I said this.
Nothing
I said this
suspicious about that
earlier.
at all.
When I met you, I admit my first thoughts was the trick. You look so good, I'll suck on your daddy's dick. That's what.
All right, that's very
that's me.
suspect.
That's me and my bitch.
That's just
Because the nigga play pussy. That's the nigga that's getting screwed.
That last one's sus regardless of the context.
Yeah. There's no.
I don't know.
I would suck on your daddy's dick is never
It's never a hard
there's
line.
There's no context. I was like, man, what's up, dude? I'll suck on your daddy's dick.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Even white males with the most homoerotic humor on the planet Earth, right? They're like, nah,
that-
dude.
we-
that's a
we
little
got a
gay.
lock on that.
That's a
Yeah.
little, I know you motherfucking cut it off in spades.
We know where the line is. We go
Well,
right up to it all the time.
It's not even
The line is the butthole.
I think it's sex with a man.
think it's-
Is honestly.
I think it's a little bit before the butthole. I think you can't.
I don't know, fellas.
No, but it's different, right? Like if you're explicitly being ridiculous and silly, and you're being gay,
You know what's
then that's funny. But you can't be like,
But if you're doing that naked, then
Well,
you see? You laughed. I was
Come on,
disturbed.
Come on.
I was disturbed. This doesn't fly in the black community. I look. That's why I gotta be like the first thing you say when you introduce your homie of a different race to your other homies of your parent race.
yeah,
You always gotta preface it with, "Nah, he's cool though, bro."
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You take your black
not
friend.
one of those.
You take your black friend to your white friends. He goes, "Hey, he cool, bro." I take Charlie, if I took you to the hood right now, to the block, right? All my
Yeah.
homies, he'd be like, "Oh, I know Charlie. He the comedian homie of yours, right?" He's like, "Yeah, you cool, fool."
Yeah.
Someone's got to stamp you
Uh-huh.
before you, because the moment you say some sus shit, they be like, "Man, John's friend is a little weird, dude.
Is that what it is? A little weird.
A little weird, bro. Like
Is that what- that's
like
what
the
that
Harris
means?
campaign, a little weird. Are y'all white men for Kamala Harris?
I am now.
I am, sure.
Did you see that video?
If you're homosexual, you love.
No, it said if I'm gay, I can't. I have to vote for Kamala or I'm gay. That's what the commercial said.
Or you're gay.
You
Yeah,
probably-
it said if you're
I
a
like
man,
that.
you vote
I
for
like that a
Kamala.
lot.
Oh yeah, it's
That
like
tracks
yeah,
too,
if
you know? That
more of a
tracks.
man.
Yeah.
It said if you don't vote for Kamala, it's because you're scared and you're a pussy.
I am scared.
I was kind of a Bernie bro,
That's
and
a-
I wasn't going to vote for Kamala, but I've finally been talked over to it now after talking to my wife's boyfriend.
Yeah. How does he feel about it?
He feels very strongly that I should vote for Kamala because he can't
Look,
vote.
you
And
should
I
yeah.
think that's just representation.
because he's a felon.
And yeah,
I was
he
gonna say
just got out.
I was gonna say
He
he's
just got
I was gonna
out.
say he's an immigrant, but immigrants can vote under
Yeah,
under
no,
in Biden's America.
He's
Well,
too,
dude.
he can't. He extra can't vote because
Look,
he's got a lot of felonies.
you gotta
So,
do whatever that guy tells you to do. That's I'm not going to tell you to not listen to him.
No, he's a good guy.
Is it Lil B?
He's
Huh?
he's a
Terry?
nice guy.
Terry.
Terry?
That's what we call him. It's Terrell, but Terry's what we call him.
because it's
name's
informal. You know, it's chill.
You're friends.
You don't.
Yeah.
You're close.
You don't ever want to just like out your wife's boyfriend.
No.
No, and I don't want to make him feel bad for code switching. Like it's not my place
right,
Yeah.
to
right,
like correct him.
Yeah.
Right.
It must be hard being a white dude in
As
America
a
right
white
now.
man, I can't.
All these rules and regulations.
No, it's just a new world, man. We're getting used to it.
Dude.
I don't
Yeah.
think so. I think that the worst thing you could do is disenfranchise and disgruntle the most violent race of men on planet Earth,
I don't know, man.
aka the white man.
Yeah, we are a violent race.
Dude, I don't understand. Like the things you do for fun are violent.
We're pretty tolerant.
You
though.
axe throw.
Yeah.
You telling me?
You telling me?
No,
You
you're
tell- you
telling me. When you get a grip
The urge
on that wood, dude,
Yeah, the grip on the wood.
and you launch it at a log, at a stump,
Yeah,
you don't feel something?
I do feel something. I feel primordial and cavemanish, and y'all
that's
feel
nice.
and y'all feel like glee.
Yeah.
All these violent white dudes. What are the young black dudes doing? Are they sitting at home knitting?
We're
think
actually
they're-
going to church.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah. We're
All
studying,
of you?
We're starting the Bible.
Barbershop quartets are coming back.
might-
Y'all doing
at the
doo-wop.
barbershop.
if they brought axe throwing, if they put axe throwing back in church, not back in church. Well, I don't know what they used to do.
That's the problem in America.
Right.
They took the axe throwing
out of the
churches.
I'd be born again.
You put the church in the school and you put the axe throwing in the church.
This way,
And
That's
how
really good,
and that's how we
actually.
get America.
this way,
back.
young men have
Or China wins.
China's already won, bro.
There's no more axe
kids-
throwing at recess anymore, and it's a problem.
Look, there's a
Participation trophies.
If kids can't throw an axe, China wins.
Air Trump is saying that that all we need is to put a tariff on Chinese cars. Okay,
Please.
There's not a Chinese car brand that I know of right now that can compete with a goddamn Ford or a Nissan.
Wait
Okay.
a minute.
I've never even heard of a Chinese brand of car. I'm a car guy. I don't even know a single one.
I think it's Japanese cars are the
No. See, I'm telling you, we as Americans, we have blended well with the Jap. Okay,
Well, actually, we
Unease.
dominated them and
Yes.
made them into basically a colony, and then
and thus we have benefited from this
Right.
mutual beneficial.
it's kind of interesting.
It's a great
It's
relationship.
like Japan and Germany are kind of our best allies in the whole world and have been since we
we blew-
destroyed their countries
since we blew
and
them
took
up.
them over. Yeah.
It worked the first 2 times, but we keep trying it, and it's not working out so
well, we
hot.
keep on trying to blow up dudes that are hard to blow up.
Somebody should study that. You know what I mean?
Look, if you blow up an Arab,
Yeah.
okay, they're just gonna build back where they go. You don't displace no more sand, then you
Yeah.
gonna blow up. You
A
know
hole
what I'm saying?
in the sand, still
It's-
a hole in the
sand. It's still sand. Niggas gonna just fill the hole, use your sandals, slide it over by Allah.
The hut was made out of mud in the first place.
You ever
Like,
see
You're thinking about Africa.
You ever
This-
see a
this is-
bomb hit a pile of sand? You're just like, oh, okay.
on the news every day.
yeah.
This Israel-Palestine conflict is really fucking up
Yeah.
the pile of sand.
Sometimes
that
it's a
is now-
hospital, but mostly.
Mostly
Mostly
they're like,
it's sand.
Why do they keep on putting these churches right by these ammunition piles?
Whoopsie.
Look, I don't know who's more wrong. The Jews for blowing up the Palestinians or the Palestinians for putting the kids next to the bombs.
That's a good question.
Who's more fucked up?
You just don't realize. It's probably you don't know much about architecture, but it's,
As a goddamn
What a dig.
as a pianist, I don't know shit about
no. Use ammunition to make the best foundation.
I
for
mean,
a
there's
building.
nothing that will hold up a hospital.
better than
Yeah.
a 2-ton bomb.
It's the only thing that holds up a school.
Look, but look,
The
if
missile.
you
Yeah,
dig,
that's the only thing that
if
works
you
for
dig
that.
a hole in sand and you put concrete there to create a foundation, the concrete gonna do what? Shift in the sand.
Yeah,
What won't shift? Bombs.
bombs. Right.
Yeah.
Bombs are stationary.
Yeah.
Bombs are
Yeah,
forever.
They're pointy, too.
They're pointy too. So they have
Very stable.
they got a structure.
When you think of a
Stability.
bomb, what do you
Anchor.
think? Powerful,
Yes.
When
strong.
I think of bomb, I think of Gavin Yates' comedy career.
Fusion.
Boom!
Bomb.
This part of the podcast is brought to you by makingfunofyourfriends.com. If you're not bullying your friends to being better, you're not a good friend. Okay, suicide is gay. Don't bully them that far, but bully your friends to being better.
Nah, it's not gay. Kill yourself.
Just to the edge. Just to the edge.
Just edge your friends to
You should be
suicide.
bullying your friends to the very edge of suicide.
And if they do it, were they really your friends?
Then hey, you miscalculated.
Well, you'll see them in heaven, bro.
There's always more friends.
Is that a really a Christian tenet? Like
Suicide?
everybody else be like suicide good. Japanese be cutting their bellies open.
Yeah.
Kamikaze be flying planes and then
Switzerland, they got a box. You can just press a button.
there you go, suicide container. You know what I'm saying?
They make everything smooth like that though.
Yeah, the Swiss are
That
good.
is a crazy story. I read about
The kill
that
box?
shit, dude. The kill box.
yeah, they got them in Canada now.
Do they really?
You got to have a good reason to go to the kill box. You got to have
Dude.
sanctioned kill box.
That's real. This is real.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was like a gag from Futurama,
From
that
Futurama,
became,
yeah.
that
Not
became
anymore.
true.
Yeah.
Whoa.
If you
Yeah,
just
no,
schedule it
it's
up.
a Swiss company. They invented some kind of like pod that like
You walk, sit into, and then it just asphyxiates you. Just takes you out.
I wonder if there's any Yelp reviews.
Who's doing the review?
from the other side.
5 out of 5.
The cushions are comfy.
Right, 5 out of 5. My mom went peacefully
They have to live stream it.
against her own will, but she went peacefully.
We were sick of that bitch. 5 stars.
5 star.
A little cramped
Hey,
in
look,
here,
look.
honestly.
Will
A
the
little bit of a
insurance-
smell.
Will insurance pay out if you like kill yourself?
Not
Dude,
at all.
insurance would
No.
love if everybody killed
Please
themselves.
kill
That's what
yourself.
insurance wants.
Yeah.
Because the liability says you can't kill yourself.
No, because they're on the hook for when you're strapped up to machines for fucking 15
That's
years.
health insurance. I'm talking about life insurance.
Oh, life insurance.
Right.
Yeah, don't pay if you kill yourself. It's in the contract.
That's in the contract.
Yeah.
All of them.
All of them.
I don't know, man.
I did have a thought the other day
No,
that
invest-
But you're gonna have to. What's this? What's this?
Hold on. Yeah, Parker Dumas, get the fuck out of
Been
here.
Fingering a lady.
What's he want
I don't know. He says he wants money.
for drugs?
me too.
Money
Yeah,
up
we
drugs.
all need money.
Don't
bro.
give that kid money. He's gonna take it and do drugs with it.
Or hit somebody's car. Yo,
Probably
we
just find a
talked about this.
straw or
No,
something.
we talked about this last week.
He was on our podcast last week, and then he was on drugs after the podcast.
No, he was on drugs during the podcast because he just started fading in and out.
I didn't think he was on drugs during the show, but I saw him during the podcast. But I saw him during the show after. I'm like, this kid is fucking on drugs. So
No, he's a mess.
we're gonna call what, Better Way.
Child
Is I think
services.
the one?
Better help.
No, it's not BetterHelp. But this podcast was brought to you by BetterHelp.com. No, shout out to actually. Let me look it up. Actually, I know if
It is the broken the
golden rule twice. I think it's called Better Way.
Oh, I
is,
know those people. Yeah.
No, but
Katrina has them out to the You Look Like shows. It's for like
suicide prevention.
drug rehab, basically.
Oh yeah,
They
Not
do
really.
That's
needle
not fun.
exchanges.
You don't bring those guys to a comedy show. That's not fun.
I thought it was 545 cops.
They give out fentanyl
No,
bags.
that's the snitching line. That's the line to snitch. If you want 10
no,
bands,
no, they're helpful.
remember they used to pay people to snitch.
They literally
Drop
they're-
it down on somebody.
They're too nice. They're the kind that will give you clean needles if you're going to use dirty needles.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's a
that
needle
was so
exchange. They do
stupid, bro.
AIDS testing too, and
That
they'll
is
help you get prep.
So stupid. I hate that.
AIDS?
You hate the people
No,
giving
the
out.
fucking
Needle
the
exchange?
the free drug bullshit.
It's called Better Way. Yeah, a Better
Come on,
Way.
man. Back in the
I
day,
don't know,
if you
man.
was a drug addict, you had to work for it.
A Better Way. We are a nonprofit organization
and you
that
got
provides
AIDS
harm
a
reduction
lot,
services
and
to the greater
hepatitis.
Memphis area.
Who
Guys, if you're Parker Dumas,
Parker.
go find these people,
Get help.
get help. Or if you're
Get
somebody
better
else who
help.
has trouble, I think it's mostly with heroin people.
No, it's not heroin anymore, dude.
It's
People
not-
don't do heroin anymore.
What's it
It's
now?
fentanyl.
People just doing the fentanyl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
AIDS junkies.
They're like, "Hey, has this got fentanyl in it?" And you're like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Good."
A part of the reason why fent hasn't killed all of America is because we've slowly built up a tolerance with the microplastics in our blood.
Yeah,
I was
there's
thinking
fentanyl
about-
in the water too.
I was
Yeah.
thinking about like nowadays it's like being straight edge isn't even like the
Possible.
most like well no it's like it's not like the most like the most like goody two shoes thing you can be is a person who does drugs but only after you've tested them to make sure the's not fentanyl in them. That's like the that's like
wow.
the peak of I'm in student council and I always follow the rules.
I do that, but I'm trash. Like, I'm trash, but I still test those
You
fucking
test your drugs?
Yeah.
Because you don't
Dude,
want to die.
If you're not
They used to sell the testers
you're
at Walgreens.
doing drugs,
They're not-
bro. fucking do the drugs.
There's only one real way to test it, baby. Let's go.
That is a good way.
Do you start foaming at the
That's
mouth?
the way you do it now. It's like, have you done any? He's like, I've done a lot. Okay, I'll take some.
That's
Just
exactly-
a little.
that's
A
the way you
little's
do it,
fine.
yeah.
If you've done a lot, I
that-
can do a little.
But you
That
don't know
is
about
the right
tolerance.
way.
Some guys be having like that fent tolerance, bro.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers be out
I'll tell
there leaned over.
Be like, I told Gavin's dad that he was doing drugs without testing them.
Disowned him.
Would it make it
He would
easier for
not
a parent
care.
to hear, be like, well, they tested the drugs. So, like, we raised them to,
It's like we told our kids you
My
can do
dad
drugs.
would call me a nerd. He'd be like, "You fucking what a nerd!
what a
Fucking
pussy.
pussy!
It's
Tested
like,
them?
I mean, look,
Gavin.
you're about to get some pussy.
just
got
do
this
the drugs,
fucking
son.
hot puss right now. You pull
Yeah.
out a little bag of Coke, a little bag of white.
Oh, I'm
hold
done.
on,
Yeah.
baby.
Honey pot me.
Let me test
Let me get
the-
my blotted
let me
paper.
let me get my lab coat real quick, bitch. Actually, I think it'd be hot to fuck a bitch in a lab coat.
or just be like, she's got drugs, and you're like, have you tested it?
Would she call you,
And
call
she's
you
like,
the
and she's
professor?
like, no, I haven't tested it, and you're just like, well, we can't do it then.
We can't do that.
We
that
can't
would,
do these drugs.
That would drive the puss up, I believe.
No one wants to take a pop quiz before doing drugs.
Right.
dude.
I swear to God, dude.
This is who wants to be high on fentanyl? Did you A, test them, B, buy them, C, test them and buy them, or D, die?
Or just get it from a person that you
Is
trust.
reputable?
Yeah,
That's never a thing, bro. Drug dealers aren't reputable people.
that's a good point.
It's true.
That's a fantastic
Most
point.
of the time, yeah.
I knew things have gotten crazy. When I was in rehab, I felt like a pussy.
Yeah,
I was like, they're like,
As
what'd
you
you do? I was
should.
like, cocaine. They're like, what'd you do? Man, I fucking I left my baby while the oven was on, high on fentanyl. I was like, oh, okay, cool, man.
dude.
Times are a changing.
Yeah. I went to AA for drinking, and I was talking to all these dudes that are like, yeah, I'm coming. This one guy, the craziest guy I talked to, he was a fucking physician's assistant, and he never quit his job. He was functioning drug addict the whole time, and the whole
Those
time
guys are great.
the whole time he was taking
My
heroin.
doctor's
Number
He
on.
was
one.
taking heroin and cocaine the whole time. He was just like he was doing heroin,
And then coming up
and
on
then until he got too low, and then bumping it back up with cocaine, and then evening it back out with heroin. Like,
Well,
just
you got to find the balance.
God, that sounds
You
so
gotta
good.
find
Dude,
the
he's a
balance.
goddamn-
You're saying that like, isn't that crazy?
He's
But,
a
like,
drug
that sounds,
dealer.
he got a massage,
Dog.
and then they hit him with leaves and burned some hot coals. It was
like-
crazy.
it's like-
I'm sitting there
and
going,
then he did
"Oh,
that
sounds
every day
fucking-"
and held his job
I
down.
just
And then he like smoked cigars and ate steak.
yeah until he wrecked his car and hurt people because he was on drugs.
That'll do
What
it.
a
Yeah.
pussy. That
That'll-
was a real gay thing he did.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
What a
shouldn't
pussy.
do
Hold a
that.
job and do your drugs, you fucking bitch.
Yeah,
All right,
man,
don't fuck
I've
it up
never
for
lost
everybody
a
else.
job for drugs. That's
Nor have I,
because
but
I
I don't.
handle my shit. That's why.
I don't think you're also doing hard drugs.
I do hard drugs.
No, you're
Just
not.
No,
No, you're
Pete
not.
does hard drugs.
No, you're not.
I do.
No,
I
no,
do.
no.
Occasionally,
What's hard to you, Pete?
Cocaine.
That's not hard. Look at Shull.
I do acid mushrooms. Like
The road
twice
was
or
rough.
times a year. But mainly it's just like the cocaine I dip into occasionally. But I don't do hard drugs like I used to.
I mean,
do
shit.
hard drugs.
I think
But
I
it's still
think there's
recreational.
levels. There's levels.
As a sober man now, I will say cocaine is awesome.
Cocaine is
Excellent.
great.
Sound like a dog.
It is
Outstanding.
I'm a Soberman.
I miss Coke more than I miss
Fucking
drinking.
animal.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
should.
know.
It's
Yeah.
better. It's
Coke,
the
but
greatest thing.
Coke
dude,
makes your dick not work.
Not me.
No,
Not me
at the
either.
end it was I'm just drinking to balance out my coke
Yeah,
because I want to do more of that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. But okay. Can you? Fuck,
I was never like.
can you
I was
fuck
always
good
like
on the
all of
Coke
both.
alcohol because like on the alcohol you get
Dude, I can nut like 5 pumps on cocaine. Like kadoosh,
Wait,
kadoosh,
hold on, wait.
kadoosh, kadoosh.
Could- do you think-
kadoosh.
do you think you could
rapid?
maybe-
Is
could
it
you-
rapid reload?
No,
could you
what
stretch
I
it-
just did.
Could you stretch
That's
it to
what
like 5.8 maybe?
Call back.
Could you?
Multi-episode callback.
Could you fill one shot glass?
Yeah, well, definitely.
This is a reference to an earlier episode where we did the math to figure out how many times you'd have to nut to fill a
1 ounce shot
to
glass.
fill a 1 ounce
5.8.
shot glass. And
Because I think I could do it right now.
Well, every man's nuts doesn't nut the
see,
same.
we went to
There's
the
variance.
top end of the
Spectrum,
range.
yes.
when your first nut's
That was
going to be
given.
your most
Powerful,
voluminous,
voluminous, voluptuous.
Voluminous
viscous
is
as well. I'm assuming.
I mean, I guess after 2 or 3, it does become a little more waterier.
I would think so. Yeah.
I don't know.
Unless-
I nut 3 times
You know,
today,
it's like-
and it was all 3 really good loads.
Oh.
Damn, dude.
I don't know what you're
Let me
talking
get some of
about.
Good for you, dude.
You're healthy.
I feel like
First was in the wife, so I'm not really sure it
this
was a good
man-
load, but it was the first one.
This man was like,
it's all that one's based on feel.
yeah,
You're
I'm
like,
pretty
I
sure
feel
it
like
felt like a good load.
I'm drained.
What's your secret, Gavin?
To which part? Nutting all that times
Yeah.
or fucking my wife?
Nutting 3 times in a day.
Oh, I
Having-
just
gotta-
practice. You
it's gotta
got to
be.
pull
It's
on
gotta
it
be the okra in his diet.
8 times up, 8 times down.
Hold on, wait, do you
and
have
then
a
you got to
pen?
continue to do that. 8
It's
times up.
Hey, look,
8 times
this is
down.
recorded.
Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
you could refer to it like a library.
Yeah,
This is this is in the pantheons.
This
of
will be
the-
clipped.
Yeah, dude, this is gonna be on the internet.
See,
Guys, this episode was also brought to you by bustlargenuts.org.
huge nuts.
Bustlargenuts.org is going to tell you all the tips and tricks to how to increase your volume
And your
Yeah.
viscosity.
and your numbers
viscosity.
over the day.
that's not to be confused with buslargenuts.org.
That's a different website.
Very different website.
Also a
Yes.
good website.
Also,
we
but
are
but
we
we're not affiliated with those guys.
we are with them in spirit, but
Until they cut that fucking check.
y'all
Support
reached
their
out
work.
though. You reached out.
Godspeed.
Hey, look, it takes a lot.
I'm kind of more like my dog at the end of a walk, where it's like he's pissing on a tree, but there's nothing.
Nothing can. He's just lifting the leg.
He's shooting blanks.
just lifting the leg. Just
Yeah.
trying to. Just going through the motions, bro.
That's what my girlfriend says. She says, "You're just lifting your leg. That's all.
That's nice.
There's nothing happening."
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
dude, I've never came
No,
air
no.
before. In my whole life, I've never gone to nut and just like nothing.
Wouldn't it be cool if it was kind of
What?
like a blowhorn too? You just, like a,
Hold on, wait. You like a European blowhorn or like a commercial one, like a brrr, or like a.
see,
I want the hip hop
would be-
horn.
That would be excellent, actually. If you like nutted and it just was like an air compressor amount of air, like just like a
but then someone's gonna get hurt.
just right in your wife's face, just
I
like
want to blow the skin off a clit. I want to fucking bullseye.
I'm trying to
Ka-cham!
I
look.
want that thing looking like raw meat.
I want to hop 2 of that
Look,
fucking
Look,
thing.
look.
it's
you
like
guys-
air computer duster,
guys-
like just
You guys are disgusting. If you're not trying to black your wife's eye with your cum load, like, has he been hitting you? Yeah,
yes, he has. Yes, he has.
with that machine gun load.
He's dropping the beat on.
My wife said the other day, she was dirty talking, and she said, "Put that dick where it belongs,"
I like
in
that.
reference to her mouth.
Nice.
Dude, I see why you married her.
I like that.
It wasn't like this when we got married. I have uncovered a freak.
Oh, really?
I have freaked on
That's
instead of
nice,
freaked
dude.
off.
That's
is
good.
That is probably like every married man's like dream.
I feel like
And
me.
you
I feel like me and Claire are on the
Up-
the
upswing?
slope.
Nice.
We were plateauing a little bit there, and now since getting married,
You gonna freak on?
Oh, they're getting married. There's
I
an
don't know
uptick.
why.
There's a natural uptick
I feel like
in
it's
getting
yeah.
married.
now
I
you're
feel like
you're
taking-
locked in, and they're like, "I'm gonna just show you all."
Now she's getting husbanded.
I was expecting the opposite. I was really worried about the opposite. I'll be honest.
well, they
no,
they
no.
say the opposite. They all men that are married complain
It's
about.
bad if it's the opposite.
Yeah, they're like, hey guys, you're gonna be. Eventually, it's gonna slow down. They
Yeah.
all say that.
Yeah.
You know, and it's kind of scary.
And eventually you're going to fuck other women. It
Yeah.
slows down.
Yeah.
Just letting you
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
You will try to fuck other women.
Just so you know, when you go out of the marriage and start having sex with other women, your sex life in your marriage
Will increase.
will be drastically diminished.
No, it's not good. Yeah, it's
Like-
already a bad
like,
sign.
I believe that.
If you
Or
get
will
some strange,
kill it.
Wise
if
man.
you get some strange, right? If you get
Yeah.
some strange, and then go back to your wife.
Never.
I'm just saying.
Just saying, never.
Hypothetically.
Yeah, hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
yeah, because
hypothetically.
Nobody
no
here's
one's
ever done that.
Scientific
Whatever.
experiment. Okay.
Yeah.
Say you're married,
Hypothetically.
like you
Uh-huh.
and Gavin are.
Sure.
Happily.
Yes, happily.
Very in
Happily.
love.
Right.
Very much.
And then there's this, as you say, plateau.
Yeah.
Right. Some sort of shelf
Uh-huh.
that the pussy was placed on.
The pussy shelf, yes,
The pussy shelf. Yes.
Right.
Right.
of course.
And then you
Doctor-
can't reach it even on your tippy toes.
Yeah.
Right. It'd be easier just to go and get some other pussy.
Yeah.
Right. And then stand on that to reach the pussy that's on the shelf.
Wise words, John.
I'm just thinking logically, bro.
That ain't how it works, though. Because once you step on pussy, you've stepped in pussy.
Yeah, your foot's gonna go in like
It's on
quicksand.
Your shoe. You're,
You're
You're gonna
in
get
it.
sucked in like a quicksand.
Just a goddamn
God, could you
black
imagine
hole.
Oh
walking-
god, I'm
It's
stuck
a
in the
contact
pussy.
sport. You're gonna get in there. You're gonna get a little on you.
I know it. I want that.
Well,
I don't
not
think
if
I
you're
do.
married.
Not if I'm married.
You don't want
No,
that.
no. You're right. You're
And
right.
you walk into
But
that.
look. Let me ask
You want to be all the way inside Strange?
Let
Is
me
that
ask
what
you-
you want?
let me ask you
You want to be
this.
sucked into Strange,
I
like
I
a
read-
vortex.
Mini man.
I read an article about a guy who ruined his first marriage
Yeah.
by being a horn dog.
Uh-huh.
It's an article about the guy.
Tale is old
About
as
him,
time.
right? He didn't even write it himself. Somebody else wrote about him. They're
right.
like, this motherfucker is great.
That's an epic marriage
Yeah,
failure.
Yeah. He was out here fucking.
Yeah.
Okay, and so old boy got interviewed for said article.
Yeah.
and he said people think that you need to get it out of your system, right? Oh man, before I got married, I got a couple chicks. No, that's wrong, right? The moment you're unfaithful, you have gotten it in your system.
Yeah, I think
And
that's
it's
true.
And it's like,
Yeah.
it's like you're fiending for it, like that Fent we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Strange. Put every man that's getting laid, except for y'all two guys,
Yeah.
and David too. He's got an old lady, right? That's getting strange pussy. After you get the strange pussy, you're like, God damn, I want more strange.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because
You don't even want to invite the idea into your mind.
Then you're Doctor Strange, dude.
yeah,
It's
I'm
just
a PhD in strange.
It's a yeah, no, that's the way the spiral goes.
Well, let's be honest. Most pussy's not that good compared to good pussy.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's good enough. You'll take
that's
it.
a profound line. Most pussy is not good as good pussy.
Most pussy's
It's
not,
not
as
as
good as good pussy. Good pussy's like 15% of pussy. And so if you're out here hitting strange,
Hold on.
chances are not that good a pussy.
That's not a
And
good
so
number.
you'd
And
be
you're
like,
like,
85
on to the next.
and it doesn't scratch the itch.
85%.
I need more
You're not a-
bad
Doesn't scratch the
pussy.
itch.
Hold on. Wait. You're not
Because
a
you
sci-
think all there is out here is just bad pussy.
You're not a
There's
science
good
man.
pussy
There's
out
no way that all the pussy I've gotten in the world, like standard deviation, I've gotten all the good pussy, because I don't think I've gotten a couple bad pussy, but more good pussy than not. I feel
I
like
have too, yeah.
I
here.
just
How many
didn't
pretty
realize-
pussies?
I didn't
Let me
realize-
ask you, how many? Because
attached
about that.
to a pretty woman, or
no, I'm talking
Puss-
about just pretty pussies. Ones that don't look like chewing gum stuck under a table.
Okay.
Or something that's been hit with a baseball bat, or
Man,
like a bat in the
I'm
grill
not. I'm
of a
not
car.
really. I'm not really
My
getting these
standard
played
is
through hoes. you
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
My standard must be lower because I've seen mostly good.
If I had known this was a symposium
I
on
think y'all are
pussy
lucky.
statistics, I would have come better prepared.
What?
Y'all
Well,
are
I mean,
all
I don't.
good-looking
I don't
men, though.
care.
Y'all have gotten
I don't
good-looking
care about
pussy,
like a bit of an Audi. I don't.
I
that-
think 85% of girls are outy.
An Audi pussy.
a little bit of an Audi.
And they're uncomfortable
You
about
talking
it.
I don't
about
need
like,
all
you
that
talking
shit
about
tucked
the
up in there. A little bit of,
Yeah, the
a little bit,
curtains.
yeah, a little flap.
My
Yeah,
wife
like,
is super neat, like cheeseburger neat.
Wow.
And then
I've never heard that term before.
She's got 4 sisters and a mom, all of them outies. Floppy.
How do you know this?
They just had the conversation this weekend. She came home and told me about all of the women in her
I feel
family's
like it's more
vaginas.
it's a median range.
And now, like, she fucked up and told me which ones have a pretty one.
Yeah.
And now that's kind of fucked me up.
You-
One of
Oh,
them's the
dude.
lesbian. One of them's the dyke. The dyke has a pretty vagina.
I can believe that. Underutilized.
the Lord works in mysterious ways.
Sure
yeah,
does.
yeah. Well, I mean, God's a comedian, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the funniest answer is typically the right answer.
You will never
right?
get this. Pretty vagina. Pretty vagina is not for men.
Talking about, but
Why is-
talking about, sorry, I know we're having a good time, we're laughing, but I want to completely derail the whole thing and
Okay.
just fuck up the
Let's
conversation.
get serious for a second.
So,
no, for real.
so talking about like don't like cheating once doesn't get it out of your system. Like you've opened the door
You're getting in.
and you're gonna get sucked into it.
Yeah.
So I was listening to this thing. It was with this guy who was an FBI investigator into pedophilia.
Damn.
He fucking
job.
dude. He was dude. I do not envy this fella at all. This fucking guy has seen
The worst.
some messed up shit.
Yeah, the worst.
I also don't
and you can
trust
just
him.
hear
Like,
it in
does
his
take
voice.
one to catch one?
I think I
They
think
make the
I
best.
gotta know
sachets.
how they think.
well.
This is for research.
He was yeah.
fucking
well,
trust
mean,
him.
He was
Criminal
watching
minds,
child pornography.
It's always
he,
one
was-
of
Why?
them.
But why
Because
are
it's
you watching
evidence. It's evidence.
But
like
you ain't gotta watch it.
it's I mean, no. He has the guy. He has the guy sitting here. He's like, you've been accused of this, and then here's the evidence. Like he can't not like look at the evidence. of
Where's
what
the line, though?
This criminal did.
Nah.
I gotta know what he's thinking.
Well,
that's why my cock's
well,
out.
that's well. What
I gotta get in the brain of this man.
This-
we could
this-
save this girl.
this
Do you
sick-
want to save this little girl or not?
Well,
Leave me alone. Let me work.
Sick
well,
man.
That's his method.
Okay.
Well, his
okay.
theory-
All right.
well. Anyway, his theory is he thinks that pedophiles are not born.
They're made.
He thinks that no, he doesn't even think that. He thinks that it's the end of a spiral of progressively becoming more and more devious with
Your pornography.
your pornography that you're watching and the type of shit you're into.
That's why you got to stay away from that shit, bro.
No, I don't think that's the case. I've
You
watched
disagree.
a lot of porn.
I've
and
watched some
I don't
fucked up
wanna watch
shit.
kids fuck.
I've
at all.
watched- I've wa-
actually started to like older and older ladies as it's gotten on.
I
don't
have
even want
too.
to see a girl.
I
in her
have too.
20s.
Yeah, I
it's
have
all
too.
MILFs for me. It's all MILFs.
Yeah, MILFs are the best. They know what they're fucking doing. They're not going to be like,
Yeah.
ow, that hurt. Like, they just slam.
What's the most
slam
fucked
it.
up porn you've watched?
Kitty porn.
It's, is it? No. It's definitely been the cartoon stuff. Okay, so I recently watched a cartoon porn.
Some
It was
weird
like a
hentai
3D.
kinda shit?
No, it's American. It's this big.
How dare you?
Right. No.
How
this
dare you
is
accuse me of
fucking American,
jacking off to
okay?
Asian pornography?
We got it over here. American made. It's this big titty blonde. First scene, she's sitting on the back of a hot rod, and she's got huge tits, and she's big
Comically
lips.
huge.
Comically
Comically
like
huge.
Jessica Rabbit.
Okay.
Fucking sitting on this
Yeah.
car. And then she goes in this barn, and she's like petting this horse, and she's like, "Oh, sugar, you're gonna be bred tomorrow. We got your mare coming in." And then she's like, "Oh, how did your mounting thing get tangled up?" And she reaches up, and she fucking gets stuck, right? And that horse comes up, and he starts titty fucking her. And it's
wow.
like under her shirt, between her tits, and it's like hitting her in the chin. And she's like, "Oh, sugar, no, sugar, no." She's
Oh
like
my
a
God.
debutante, and eventually she opens her mouth, and like she can't get it out because like
Oh,
once it's
no.
in, it's in. And so like the horse comes in
Hey,
her mouth, and she
I asked-
blacks out. She
I asked the
passes
question.
out.
You know, I asked the question.
And then
then-
when
and
she
then
comes
what?
to,
yeah, and then what happens?
the ending's perfect. When she comes to, the horse is inside her, and
Yeah.
she's like, "Oh my God, I've never had a horse inside me."
Yep.
Before, like she thought it might
Oh,
be a
heaven- oh,
possibility.
dear
Someday
he-
I
oh,
might.
dear
but,
heavens.
it's
Oh,
really
dear
happening.
heavens.
And so, and
I
the,
cannot believe this turn of events.
and she
has-
starts
has-
screaming
has
as
come
she's
to
screaming.
pass.
Cut to back to the hot rod outside.
Yeah.
Her little boy is in the car,
Oh,
and he's
man.
playing his Game Boy, and he hears his mother screaming from inside the barn, and he comes in the barn just as this giant horse is cream pieing his mother. And it pans back to the son, his like mouth's hanging open, and then it pans down, and he's got a little erection.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That's pretty fucked, bro.
That's
What the
That's pretty fucked, bro.
it's actually
So-
the #1 most viewed video on the site that it was on. So that was the most popular. No, that's Rule 34, John. You told me about that in a previous episode.
It is. This is a truth. It's a
and you've
true
ruined
thing.
my life. But now that I've watched that, I
that
still don't
story
want to fuck
has
kids.
that
I don't
story
wanna
has
fuck
ruined
kids.
my
It's
my
eclipsed.
day. I
No,
don't.
it's honestly eclipsed everything we talked about on this
I
podcast,
mean,
and
shit.
we've said some fucked up things already.
That's the most fucked up thing I've heard on this podcast.
What
So
an honor.
congratulations.
I really honor.
Guys,
Thank you for delivering,
guys, how do you
what I asked for.
I don't want to fuck kids, though. I'm pretty sure.
how do you feel about just like regular cartoons like Bugs Bunny? You know,
like the porn.
no,
love him
just
so much.
regular.
Well, I do want to.
just want to just palate cleanse. Just,
I'll watch some cartoon porn.
I
But
know.
Bugs Bunny's
no.
racist. How about that?
I want to make a point.
sorry.
I feel like my porn watching has matured as I've matured. I
Yeah.
don't think I think I started off. When I was in high school. I've never been more into like hentai
Yeah.
than I was then.
yeah,
Right.
in high school.
And now it's I linger on MILF. I linger there.
yeah.
You know.
I don't really ingest porn, right?
Well, that's good for you.
That's not how you use it.
yeah.
Nah,
You shouldn't do it like that.
I
That is not the. That's. Not
I don't
proper.
really consume it.
I think that is a proper. I think that is a proper
I don't think it's
terminology.
working. Hey man, it's all digital now anyway. You
Yeah,
guys-
I've been taking 100 milligrams of porn every day.
I just need you to understand that anytime
nothing tastes better than a Blu-ray, baby. Let me tell
hey,
you.
look, a good little booty talk Blu-ray.
Talking about 120 minutes.
There you go.
I
Only
should go back and do some. I should go to vintage pornography. That might be a good.
Just go back
a
to
good move.
pictures that slowly.
well, that's the
load.
thing about this modern society, bro.
Yeah,
It's microwaved, bro.
yeah.
Remember when you had to work for things? Remember when you had to grow up and you drive to the shitty store
You had to
and
pretend
hope
to be asleep so your family left.
and you hope no one saw your car outside of the fucking nudie
Yeah.
bag store.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know,
And they'd say, "Are you Galen Yates' son?"
and you would say yes.
And he would say, "Oh, good. Pass me booty hole liquors 9."
I said, "You
I
shut
can't
your
reach
dirty
it over
old
there.
fucking mouth."
Put it
sir.
on my tab.
Put it on my dad's
I
tab.
can't reach it. It's over there. Can you imagine if you were on the front page of Pornhub and there was just other dudes looking at what you're looking at? You know, just like, you know, they're just like what if all the, you know, it's like if all the screens were right next to each other and the people were
like
like
a Zoom call?
You know, no, just like how it used to.
Like a Zoom, like
That's
there's one.
another level,
There's like the Brady Bunch, like 9 squares. Like there's one square in the middle watching the porn. Everybody else is around them watching it together.
A mutual masturbation.
This is a digital fucking circle jerk. That's horrible.
Yeah.
New fetish unlocked, dude.
Wow.
And then look, what are they synchronized?
One time,
Get a load of this, boys.
one time in college,
That's just horrible.
one time in college, we
That's horrible.
my buddy got a 3D TV, and one of the
man.
one
What
of
a
the
stupid fad.
one of the
What a-
DVDs that came with the 3D TV was a porn video that he
Nice.
ordered with it. So we were all just
No, that wasn't stock, dude.
I think
It
came
was in
with
the package.
I think it was
It's like a
special
PlayStation.
edition.
It's like a PlayStation.
He lied to you.
This should come with Call of Duty, right?
You got like a bunch of starter pack of all the DVDs.
Where'd the TV come from? Slovenia? What the
I
fuck,
think it was,
dude?
I think you know, like you know, like when you go to Walmart and they have like the Grand Theft Auto edition PS5. It was just like that. It was a titty edition
Titty
3D
edition.
TV.
Right.
We throw in Big Sluts 9. No
So
problem.
We were all,
And just like your dick, the 3D TV is curved.
I go in, and it's just like 5 of my buddies who just all have
With goggles.
the glasses on, and they're all just watching.
Like an 80s pop
And it's
band.
not-
No, like a fucking
It's
porn
not-
theater.
And it's not like hardcore. It's just like hot chicks, and they're just like showing their tits like this. It's like the most softcore you can imagine. They're literally just hot model women just
but
with their tits
was
just
it,
like this.
But was it popping
Everybody-
out the TV though?
I mean, it was no, not really.
It was a
just
3D, it was a fucking
It was
scam.
just like
Well, now it's VR now.
Dudes,
VR is the way. That's the truth.
I don't
Yeah.
know about VR, bro.
Ooh.
I don't know about the glasses.
That's a new porn
I've
theater
dabbled.
business.
I've dabbled.
And the porn VR?
I put them on.
It's
I
like
did the
you know
porn
you know
VR.
the you know
I
the
put them on.
you know the game that comes with it, or it used to come with. I don't know what it comes with. It's been a while, but where you like walk out onto a plank over a building.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it shit feels crazy.
Yeah.
Make that plank a pussy.
Make that plank of pussy.
Make that plank of pussy.
I
That's
think we
the
got
episode
that's
name.
the title.
Yeah.
It's got to be it.
Make that plank of pussy. That's number one.
That's what I'm saying. You'll jump. That's all I'm
It
saying.
feels like so I've dabbled, and every time I do it, I'm like, all right, I need to not do this again for a while. 'Cause it's like you know,
This was very enjoyable.
It's
and
very-
I
yeah,
should
it's
not
fun.
do this again.
It's
but
fun.
it's like a little bit too like like this is. I'm indulging in
Have you guys ever been to a
in
porn
dark
theater?
in dark matter.
darkness. Yeah.
Have y'all ever been to a porn theater?
Nah. I
Fuck
can't say
no,
that I have.
dude.
That's what I call my bedroom.
Are you familiar with what they are?
Of course.
Yeah. It's like a theater, or it's not a theater. It's
I
just
mean,
a bunch of rooms with a TV.
Gavin, you're not old enough for that to make
There's a-
sense in my head that you've been to that.
glory hole. Yeah.
What?
You've been to one?
Well, I mean, I didn't. Yeah.
No. Tell the truth.
Yeah.
In real life.
In real life.
In real life, you went to a porn theater.
yeah.
And
How
you
old are
see-
you?
35.
That's fun. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's about right
No,
for
that's
a porn
for
theater.
sure.
But no, but he's from Middle Tennessee.
I thought
too.
about it.
So those institutions probably
Hey,
didn't.
we got them in West Tennessee, okay? At the 126 on I-40.
That's what I'm saying.
Is
That's
it
what I'm
still
saying.
there?
What's the one that was
no,
over
that
on?
one's not. No,
on
but there
Summer?
is one in Memphis on Summer still.
Yeah,
No,
on
no,
Summer.
no,
Oh,
no.
yeah.
Now it's become like
Kung
an
Fu theater.
actual
Yeah, Kung Fu-
the
yeah.
Lucian.
Yeah, it's something else now.
It used to be a real.
That was a porn theater?
Yes.
Oh, I'm talking about the
Yeah.
romantics.
The Lucian?
It's still
That's
the
what I'm
porn
saying. You're not
theater.
going to go to a
It's
show
$2.
there.
Oh, yeah, I know.
$2
I know
to get
that.
in
I
the
know
back
that. I know
there.
that. I know that spot too,
But they're all glory hole spots.
There's no bleach that could clean those seats well enough for me.
bro.
We're
what's
all
up,
gonna die, man. What are
bro?
you bleaching?
What's the fucking? But who's? I've always wondered this, right? What job application do you have to fill out?
Blow. Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Blowjob
like you know what? I'm a depraved individual.
It's
I want to
always
work.
a-
I want to work in a porn theater. Great. Now, what? There's 3 jobs. There's like the cleaner,
You wanna
like
work there.
No, it's one person, and it's almost always a fat goth white girl
course
or
it's
a
one
fat
person.
black girl.
Really?
Almost always in the porn theaters
Huh.
in the last 15 years.
But who's manning the glory hole? Her?
I don't know.
In the
I've only
past
actually
15
seen
years,
a glory hole
there
room
haven't
one time.
been glory. Wait, what?
There are
what-
still glory holes today,
Wait.
Charlie.
glory hole. Is
Charlie-
this attached to the porn theater?
Charlie is perplexed.
This is in the back of a porn store. and you'll pay $2 for a ticket to go back there.
Do they give you one of these?
And it's a porn theater. It's
But
a little room.
Do you get to choose your movie?
With a hole in the wall. Yeah.
Okay, that's
cool.
cool.
It's a little vending machine. You put your dollar in. You can pick a movie.
Retro.
Or you can just suck one of the penises that are coming through all those holes in the wall.
So you don't put your own dick in there.
Or you can do that. Or you can put your own dick in there. Either
Who's
way,
manning the holes?
Are other fellas. Mainly other fellas are in there. It's a lot of dicks.
Maybe it's a girl. Is that the whole idea of a glory hole? Is like
You don't know what
maybe it's a girl.
You don't know what,
I'm just saying, from my estimation, this is not like personal experience. I'd say you got about a 1 in 55 chance of it being a female.
I
on
think
the
you
other
got a
side.
1 in
You're getting a
a
blowjob
million
from a
chance.
dude.
I think that 1 out of 55. It's a convincingly hot trans woman.
Look,
You hope. I would prefer that.
I'll tell
Some
you
of the
this.
women
I'll
that
tell you
would be
this.
back there,
Dude, I'll tell you
truck
this.
stock Tammy,
this shit would
just
be
does it for the taste, the love of the game.
I love the game. That'd be a great business because if you just upscaled it a little bit, if you just went from like dirty to being like the Buc-ee's of porn theaters, if you just like had clean glory holes and like like a cleanup station
We
in
could
the
have a
room,
sushi
and a
glory
mascot.
hole.
and then you have
Glory
like
hole for
you
sushi?
You pick your
They just feed you through
you
it.
pick your avatar that you want dick sucked by, and you see her or him walk to the
Well,
hole.
that was why I brought this up. VR porn theaters. Everybody's got on the goggles. You don't know who's blowing everybody,
And it doesn't matter.
right? You put on the goggles. Somebody
It
walks you
kind
to
of
your
matters
seat.
a little
It
bit.
matters.
The rules are don't take off the goggles.
They walk you to your
You
mouth.
think it's the greatest. It's just 12 grannies in there working up
just
fellas.
just gumming you up.
but
Yeah.
like on the visuals, it's like Pamela Anderson 20 times.
I need the audio too.
This
or
is
I'm
the
gonna throw- it's gonna
darkness
throw me off.
that
That's what we're talking about.
that we're talking about.
Right. You,
Because
it's a slippery slope, bro.
logically,
it's a slippery slope.
logically he's right, but in reality he's wrong.
It's
And
a
why is
dark-
he wrong?
because it's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Why is it fucked up? You lead them to their seat. You tell them, don't take the goggles
No,
off.
no.
We'll
It's not
come
the-
get
not
you
the
when you're
business
done.
model.
Don't matter.
Not the business
yeah.
model.
Just hit this button.
The business
the light
model
will
makes
come on.
sense, Yates.
Don't worry about
It's
who's
like-
sucking your dick.
It's like selling bagged cereal. Yeah, we'll take corn, flatten it out, fry it, and sell it to kids. That makes sense.
I don't think the corn is the
I don't
problem
think
with
we
the
should
cereal,
allow
by
kids.
the way.
We exactly just like the whole porn. The glory hole is not the problem.
Virtual glory hole.
It's the virtual shit is the problem.
This podcast was brought to you by virtualgloryhole.com.
The pussy is a plank.
use promo code nonsense as
I don't.
50% off your first visit to the virtual
right.
glory hole. Virtual glory hole
How do we
cannot
get on
guarantee
Shark
that it will be a
Tank?
woman sucking your dick.
Will you guys present this on Shark Tank with me?
Will I present it with you?
VR glory
Virtual
hole.
glory hole does not take responsibility for
Hey, look.
venereal diseases.
who's the,
virtual glory hole does not guarantee
the,
that it will be a woman sucking your penis.
who's
Do
the
a
old
membership.
Who's the old
Get
blonde
tested.
lady? Cochran, Barbara Cochran. Is that her?
The politician?
No.
Marsha Blackburn.
No,
The-
that's a politician.
The
That
sex
does sound
lady.
like a porn star.
No.
She's been in a glory hole before.
the lady from Shark Tank.
Oh, the skinny blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah, used to be a man.
Cochran.
That's
What?
no.
No?
No.
I'm wrong about that?
No. Though she could afford the op.
Marsha Cochran.
Marsha Cochran is an amazing trans.
That would be a
That's her
great
trans name.
Marsha Cochran.
Hey, call me up as Marsha Cochran.
Next up to the stage.
Sounds like a horrible stripper.
Marsha Cochran, the most popular avatar at the virtual glory hole.
Dude, I've been avoiding looking at them, but have y'all seen one of these bionic pussies they're making, dudes?
Like, you
Dude,
talking about like
Gavin is a demon. Dude.
I know he is.
He's like-
That's why he
he's
got
like-
married. He take
he's
care of
like,
his kids.
let's
He
go.
has to find his funds
Let's
elsewhere.
fucking go.
Okay,
Fake pussies,
are you talking
virtual
about
reality,
you talking about
grannies.
like the half torso, like the
No. I'm talking about like one of us fellas, if we wanted a vagina, what they're making for us.
Oh no, I have.
What
I have
they're
not,
doing for
have
us.
not-
I knew they
No.
were doing it, but I
No.
avoided looking at them.
Is it like a silicone base?
I accidentally clicked on a porn the other day. No. Yeah. You know how they call a pussy a gash
Yeah.
or an axe wound?
Uh-huh.
That's what I could. That's the best thing I could say. That's what they got going on.
I just
Well-
don't want
and
my,
they've got to they've got to like make calluses, so they've got to like
Yeah, you gotta have a
constantly
butt plug
abuse
in
it
there
every day
I think you gotta
I
have a
just-
butt plug in there all the
in order
time.
to build up a
Or it
resistance
heals.
to penis.
I just don't want my pussies to have any PFAs or
Any plastics in there?
Yeah,
no,
that's-
no microplastic.
That's
pussies.
mostly my concern too.
I've always
yeah.
felt
I'm
like the
very
butthole
concerned
was a
about
I
plastics
would
rival.
right
prefer
now.
a green pussy.
I would like a green pussy.
No,
too.
What's wrong
it's
with the butthole?
gangrene. It's gangrene in the pussy.
That is a gangrene.
Like,
That's-
all I'm saying.
That's
Leave it
natural.
alone.
That's natural.
No.
Is it,
Fucking
is it a
wound.
recycled pussy? That's all I want to know.
Is it
No.
No.
Is it green?
A recycled pussy
Is it sustainable?
would imply that you
When
had
I
a
green.
pussy.
Is it net zero?
When I come, I go, I'm going green.
Yes. Yeah.
Yo, this man is
Gangrene.
is the
I
gr- is the,
am in the green gang.
Look, you're
I want green pussy.
Green.
I
the
don't
green
think they
goblin.
would,
I
That's what
want
you
my
are.
pussy to be
The guy-
only
call you
green
Harry,
gang.
Harry Osborn from now on.
That's a model you can buy. The Green Goblin.
the green.
I'll take the green goblin.
Doctor, put the green goblin in, please.
Put it on me.
Can
I
I
want
get
them-
teeth in it?
I want the greenest pussy you ever saw.
What's
I want
that guy's
it to be
name?
sustainable, ethically sourced.
William Dafoe.
I think in order for this to
I love William
in order for this
Dafoe.
to work, you got to. I feel like to have a good faux pussy business model. I mean, I would want to be able to try
Yeah.
before I buy.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
No.
I
First
mean,
of all,
But no nut.
if there's a two options,
Yeah.
faux pussy
Uh-huh.
and real pussy,
Yeah.
right?
Faux pussy sounds so much cooler than
You
fake pussy.
taking the real pussy,
Willem Dafoe,
I'm
the Green Goblin.
the faux pussy, the faux pussy.
Dafoe.
William
That's
Dafoe was a
Willem
great
Dafoe.
trans actor in Boondock Saints.
Oh, yeah, he
played a
was,
woman,
yeah,
and
yeah.
It was
Oh,
The
excellent.
show was
It was attractive in some
Not
way.
that
I
bad.
wanted a
No.
blowjob from
Not
William
that bad.
Dafoe. I would have let him
Honestly,
blow me.
Not
He
that
does-
bad.
And he does blow someone in that.
no
Yeah,
guys.
He does.
Yeah, he does.
He does
No.
blow a guy. He
No.
sucks a guy's dick in that
Yeah,
movie.
100%.
I've always been attracted to women with large mouths ever since then.
Yeah.
I've been like that big mouth bitch could suck my dick.
You
For
like
sure.
Wendy Williams.
Look how big her
and-
teeth are.
Mick Jagger.
Yeah. Like who else has a big mouth? Marsha Blackburn.
What's her face from Daredevil? Gardner. Jennifer Gardner's got a pretty big mouth.
Who's that singer from Aerosmith?
Steven Tyler.
Steven Tyler. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's a big old mouth. It's another
Yeah, but
dude,
if you
though.
were in your little VR scenario and Steven
Yeah.
Tyler was sucking your dick, you'd know. And that would take me out of it.
I would take off the goggles because I don't want to miss a thing.
Horrible.
No, that's good.
Horrible.
That's good.
Do it. Do it. I think
I could stay awake.
I think this has been perhaps our most depraved outside of Keely's Japanese horror time.
Yeah, but that was fucked up in a different way.
Yeah.
This has been the most
Didn't y'all talk about that
sexually
shit-eating
disturbing.
ghost?
Huh?
Did y'all talk about that shit-eating ghost?
No, it was the fucking dude that raped that girl and
It was
then,
it was a girl who got kidnapped
and then gang raped.
and then gang raped repeatedly.
and then
Boring.
and then melted in a barrel or some shit or cemented or some shit. I can't
Okay.
remember.
Yeah,
It's
they
pretty
put her in a
fucked.
barrel of cement, and they put her in a barrel of cement with.
Would you rather be melted in a barrel or cemented in a barrel?
I think she was already dead because they already
Boring.
they killed her because and they only threw her body away when it started to smell bad.
Yeah, they had raped the dead body too.
Yeah, they had been
course
fucking the
they
dead
did.
body too.
The Japanese are thorough.
Do you think you'd get a lighter sentence if you recycled her?
No, no,
That
the
would be the
Jap-
green way to go.
The Japanese
It
are
would
into
be green.
recycling too.
Be the
but
most
they're not-
green pussy that you could have would be a dead girl who you then recycle her body.
but she has to be Japanese.
And she
They
she does.
actually go to that forest and they just cut them down out of the trees.
Oh wow, the suicide forest.
and they blamed it on America. The Japanese media was like, this is because of
American
American
media.
influence in
Yeah.
our country. This was in the 80s.
That would be Soylent Green pussy.
Soylent Green pussy.
It would be Soylent Green. pussy. Hero.
Soylent Green pussy.
You know, the Chinese people were really pissed at Trump for those Springfield comments.
Why?
They were like, that's our thing.
Yeah, that's not Haitian. That's Chinese.
Good look.
Shout out to
They're eating the cats.
what was the
They're
Meow, meow,
eating
meow,
the
meow.
dogs.
Yeah.
Woof, woof, woof,
They're
woof.
eating the pets of the people that live there. That's what Donald Trump said.
Sure
Okay,
do.
and there's something there.
well, it's not entirely true, right? Like
No, it's true.
They're eating the geese.
They're
That's
eating the
for
geese.
sure.
They're definitely eating the geese.
They're eating
That one lady ate a cat, but
They're
we think that
eating the
was a
ducks.
stray cat, not somebody's pet.
That was bath salts.
That was bath salts,
I
right?
don't. I don't.
I know bath salts when I see it.
It looked like
Nowadays.
bath salts.
I don't particularly.
Fool me once.
I don't particularly like y'all throwing salt on my racist
On
theory.
the pets when
On
you, before
your
you
Do you
racist theory.
prefer
Okay.
paprika?
Look, no. I prefer actually hot sauce. If you're gonna be, you gotta pander better. You know what? This has been on the news lately. My mom watches the news a lot at home, right?
Yeah.
Kamala Harris is pandering to black men now because she's obviously losing them,
Super losing them,
right?
Yeah.
And
that's the best way to keep
She
them.
a hoe,
well,
and they know it.
I don't think that will turn us off. You know what I'm saying? What it is she's just like she's almost pandering like in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Right? If she just bunched them titties up and twerked a little bit and would be a real bad bitch instead of because look, she could have pulled the hot sauce out the purse, right? Which is the Hillary Clinton move. We're like, no, don't go nowhere with our hot sauce, right? She could have hit a dance move, right? But we know that's not going to sell because look, Bill Clinton had to pull out a fucking saxophone.
You know what I think?
Do you understand what I'm saying? To convince black people like, oh, this nigga got soul. You know what I'm saying? Like she ain't even trying. Though. She's not even trying hard enough. Like you losing us because you're not even putting on a real play some basketball, bitch. Do something.
You know it might work, and I don't even think.
Game.
And she wouldn't even have to do.
Obama
anything.
has a great jumper.
And we love that about him.
We love that.
That was pretty big. That was pretty big.
She should fuck Obama.
That on camera.
Actually,
that'd do it.
Dude, little
that'd
FFM
do it for me.
Little FFM. Michelle.
How serious are you for the cause? How down are you?
Hey, if
OnlyFans,
if Barack does a threesome,
yeah,
that would go down in infamy.
Fucking, she got Barack behind her and Big Mike in front of her, just fucking taking it from both ends.
Hey, if I want to see if it's big.
When she says "pass the rock," you know what she means.
You said "pass the rock."
Pass Barack.
What kind of white? What kind of white is Barack?
Hawaiian.
Because they always just say he's white. No, there are
mom,
no whites from Hawaii.
Oh no, his mom is like a regular white woman.
From where though? Like there is no such thing as a regular white woman.
Irish?
There's a lot of them.
You know, I couldn't tell you.
See, nobody knows.
Jewish.
Those are the real questions. I bet she's Jewish. If I had to guess.
But Jewish is not white. Shull, you're Jewish.
It's not big dicks either.
Ethnically, maybe. Yeah, I guess. I don't really know for sure.
Right.
My last name is like a Yiddish name.
Shull?
Shull. It means like synagogue, but it also in German it could be like school or teacher or something like that.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And we dropped the C, so you know
what that means.
They were
definitely Jewish.
Yeah.
They were like, we gotta get the fuck away from that.
We gotta, hey,
like we're Catholic now. Shut the
chill.
fuck up.
Let's chill on all that.
Like, yo, our Savior.
We still believe all that shit, but like, Jesus for sure. For sure. Top dog.
That's our boy.
That's our top dog.
Yeah.
We've assimilated
look,
well.
We can still read the Old Testament. Let's just focus on that.
Let's focus on
mostly.
Let's focus on the.
You're saying we still get the old too? Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's just buy it in book form from now on, guys. We don't need that little scroll. The scroll. Scrolls out, kids.
It's a good scroll.
Scrolls out, baby.
Scrolls out.
That's cool that they. I'll give them. I'll give that. They got the Torah is like a big fucking scroll.
Oh, it's sick.
You know?
Super cool.
And the nerd in me is like, sick. That's
It's
kind of
fucking
tight.
cool.
That's kind of tight. Dude.
You know, scrolls
And
are
I don't
cool.
know that,
Goddamn
but they
elder
read
scroll.
it. They read it
Have you
with
ever
like
been to a bat mitzvah?
No.
Or a bar mitzvah? It's fucking sick, bro. When they pull
been
out
to
that
one.
big ass scroll and your boy's up there reading off the thing,
Baruch,
it's pimp as fuck.
Yeah.
It's very pimp.
Shana-ma-na-na.
Shamalama ding dong.
It's very very cool.
No.
My
Yeah.
buddy, and then the dude's like singing too, like the
Oh,
cantor.
beautiful. Allah shall not say
You know,
no,
I think I missed my period to be invited to a bar mitzvah, right?
Yeah.
Because you had to be a friends with the
13.
13,
Yeah.
right? All my G friends came in high school. That's 14, right?
Yeah.
We're already past it.
Yeah.
And so
I heard they hire comedians. We should be advertising to these Jews. Be like, hey, we'll come do comedy.
That's not a bad idea.
that's
Jew
actually a
thing.
great idea. You weren't there, but at the Clover Club back when I was running that show, I got an email that said like 80 guys from the JCC were gonna come down, and they was like, "Can I get a group deal?" And I was like, "This is the most Jewish shit ever. Just pay the ticket price." But
my God.
I negotiated with them. I was like, "Yo, man, look, the first 50 will get like in for a discounted rate. The late guys got to pay the full rate." He's like, "That's perfect. We'll get most of the guys here on time." And then day of, they're like, "Oh, well, we found a different show with a different comedian. We'll check it next time." And I was like, "Damn, that would have been great to have like a room full of them."
I can
would've
get us a
been
show
fun
at
as
Plow
fuck.
Towers
And
That'd be
just
a
hit
bunch
him
of
with
old Jews.
hit him with full on anti-Zionist comedy. Gotcha.
I don't even know. I'm not gonna say what race. They were Jewish.
It was a Jewish doctor.
But I mean, like, it wouldn't be an issue. Just send somebody an email.
Yeah.
Like, how do you get on the bat mitzvah circuit?
You want to
I
get?
don't know,
You
man.
want to get on the
The
bot circuit?
JCC. You email the
bot-
JCC.
yeah.
You're trying to get on the bot circuit?
Can
Why
I
don't you
go
ask?
play
You got-
b-ball?
why don't you ask, bro? Get you paid right now.
It's all one big team. There's not different denominations. One Jews. It's all Jew.
Yeah, you don't have Episcopal Jews
No,
and Presbyterian
it's all
Jews.
connected.
No, they got Ashkenazi and
You
Sephardic.
tell one Jew, and
That's like different Jews.
That is different, but
that's like area Jews.
That's
They're
like
still
North and South
living-
Jew.
Yeah, they're still from
ethnicity.
there
Yeah.
too. Those
See,
Ashkenazi Jews are up north.
I was told that like, was it Ashkenazi Jews are fake Jews? Sephardic Jews are real, like, ethnically Jews.
Depends on which Jew you ask. Yeah.
So who'd I ask?
Well, I mean, one will say the one thing and the other will say the other thing.
Right. So
Tale as old as
I gotta
time.
find a rabbi.
Keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
I gotta find me a rabbi. Where's the nearest rabbi?
I knew a female
There's
one
there's
in
gotta be
Memphis.
there's gotta be a synagogue
East
in
Memphis?
Midtown, but
East
there's
Memphis?
not one that we know of, right?
Yes, there is.
Where? In Midtown?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You would.
I be in
know.
Midtown all the time. I've never seen it.
That's Shull.
I do know where they lie.
Where they lie? Is it a fucking tunnel? Is it a fucking hole in the ground?
Is it under the ground?
This isn't Brooklyn, baby. Come on.
Is it underneath the floor? Alrighty, y'all. We are there.
This is it.
Shout out to my Jewish people. We're gonna come to y'all when we need some investments
Shout
for
out to
virtualgloryhole.com.
Shout out to
Glory holes.
shout out to all of it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
I
Gavin
want,
Yates.
I want equity in that.
Shout out to
please.
David Shull.
Rule 34.
Shout out to good people, man. But oh no.
Sign us off, Johnny.
This has been another presentation of the world's greatest podcast. I'm happy to have my boys on here, Gavin Yates, David Shull, and I'm honored to be doing this podcast with my brother Charlie Reifenberger. And as always, we love you and Vaya con Dios.
Vaya con Dios.
Woohoo.
I'll catch you on the flip side.